Hello everybody, my name is Jeremy Knowlton, your Whimsy instructor for today, and I'm going to be taking you through a tutorial on how to use grids on Scratch and movement blocks to dance. So the first thing I'm going to do is go to my stuff here, and you should see, if you're in a Whimsy class, you should see the My Studios tab here. So if you click on My Studios, you will see tutorials, some form of tutorials. So you can click there. And one of the tutorials should be called Dancing Along the Number Line. Your goal is to create a character that dances as it moves. Now, one of the primary goals of this lesson is to learn how to use the coordinate system on Scratch. By coordinates, I mean the numbers that tell the sprites, characters on Scratch, where to move when. So I'm going to click See Inside, although you might need to press a button called Remix in order to code. So we can go ahead and do that. Now, first goal is to choose 2 to 3 costumes for your character. Now, because the character already has some tutorial code, we're not going to choose a new character. We're actually going to go over to costumes and choose the characters there. So click on costumes. I can delete these costumes and then I'm going to choose some new costumes here. I'm going to choose 3 costumes or more from the same character. So I'm going to go with Abby A as my first. And then you can just keep pressing this blue button to add more costumes. So I've gone ahead and added 3 costumes here, and my goal is to have my character move as it switches through these 3 dance moves. Okay. Now the next thing you're going to do is go to the code for Abby's dance moves. Now I have a block here that says that she's starting from -200, which is the X number, and then Y is 0. The X number goes from here to here, all right? And as you go up in number from -240, and you start getting higher and higher and higher, the character moves. So if I entered in, let's see, X equals -100, it would send my character to the -100 spot. So if I press green flag, boom, magic. If I clicked on this and chose 100 instead, it would send my character to the 100 spot. Whoosh, teleport. Now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make my character a little bit smaller, so set the size to 20%. And then I'm going to fill in all these glide blocks. So instead of teleporting, my character will glide to these numbers, which are coordinates. Now X is this line, and Y is this upwards line and downwards line, so the vertical line. So I'm going to connect this here. And for now, just to keep things simple, I'm just going to change the X numbers. So everyone tuning in at school and at home, I'm just going to move my character. I suggest you choose a pattern that might seem pretty normal for your character. Maybe we'll start here. Let's start at -240. So we'll start by going maybe 50 steps at a time. So negative, I'm going to do some math here, -190. I'm just making these numbers up, but you can choose your own numbers. -150. And let's try that at first. Press play. Great. Now the next costume, we'll switch her costumes as she dances, and then these glide blocks will help her move. So play around with that, and I'll see you in the next tutorial.